Welcome to the Wild Rose Moon Radio Hour.
The following program is made possible with support from Marshall County Tourism. Marshall County, we welcome you with a smile. And Marshall County Community Foundation, helping great ideas take flight. And the City of Plymouth, Indiana, John Larimore and Janet McCabe, and Ely Marshall and Paul DeBenedictis. And special thanks to Kate Marshall and Claire Henderson of Coldwell Banker's Marshall Henderson Group for sponsoring this performance.
Sorrow calls, but the sun will rise on a brand new morn. You'll be warm and dry and freshly born.
From historic downtown Plymouth, Indiana, where the beautiful Reese Theater has been restored to its Art Deco prime, Heartland Art Center is breathing new life into the historic Montgomery Ward building, and where the Lincoln Highway and the Michigan Road cross the banks of the beautiful Yellow River. It's the Wild Rose Moon Radio Hour! I'm your announcer, Derek Jensen, and tonight's show features a musician from the Melbourne area of Australia who was admitted to the Chicago Blues Hall of Fame in 2005. A 10-time Grammy-elected artist, he has created a huge body of original and recorded work and appeared with a host of remarkable bluesmen, including Buddy Guy, Eddie Clearwater, George Bays, Junior Wells, and Phil Guy. Tonight, he'll be playing with his band, which features Damian Lopez on bass and Ryder Ollie on drums. Please welcome the incredible Michael Charles to our stage. Also tonight, a musician from Niles, Michigan, a remarkable graphic artist and exemplary practitioner of the Mississippi Delta blues. Please welcome the legendary Tom Fry. And now, recorded live from Wild Rose Moon Performing Arts Center, here is the radical rascal of all things lunar or lunatic, your radio hour host, George Schricker!
River goes round, around the bend. River goes round, round, round till the very end. And when it stops, it starts again. It won't be long till the river goes round. It won't be long till the river goes round and round and round, my friend. Whoop. I almost missed my spot. Oh, well, thanks so much for that beautiful introduction. And I bet you're really excited about tonight's show with the legendary Michael Charles.
I'm very excited. And Rosie is excited too. In fact, she's informed me she would like to wax lyrical about the subject of the blues. Rosie is sitting next to me with her Rastafarian dreadlocks, myrtle green leathern leafed hands, gypsy dress, and her pithy disposition. Always eager to share her thoughts with us, she comes complete with notes of wisdom distilled from a world of scintillating sources. Take it away, John.
We
have a note from Rosie. This note was wrote by Rosie. It's a wonder of a note, fresh off a ferry boat. If we voted on a quote, this note we'd vote the goat. We have a note from Rosie.
William James Dixon was an American blues musician, vocalist, songwriter, arranger, and record producer. He was proficient in playing both the upright bass and the guitar, and sang in a distinctive voice. But he is perhaps best known as one of the most prolific songwriters of his time. Next to Muddy Waters, Dixon is recognized as the most influential person in shaping the post-World War II sound of the Chicago blues. Now, William James Dixon is better known as Willie Dixon. And this is what he had to say that Rosie'd like to share. The blues are the roots, and the other musics are the fruits. It's better keeping the roots alive, because it means better fruits from now on. The blues are the roots of all American music. As long as American music survives, so will the blues.
And that was a note from Rosie.
Very nice. I enjoyed those words by Willie Dixon. And so it means a lot. You know of Willie Dixon's work, Michael Charles? Yeah, it's so great to have you here. Let's welcome Michael Charles to our stage. Legendary. You're here with your band tonight. You want to introduce your band for us?
Yeah, of course. We've got Damian Lopez, known as Western D, on the bass and a bit of guitar, from Chicago. And from Vail, Colorado, we got Ryder Ollie.
Ryder Ollie.
I nearly said your last
Damian
name.
Lopez. That's great. Well, give us a song.
So let's do one. Came a long way from home to be with you night on a telephone. Sold my car, lost my job. I know that we will never be apart. Haven't slept for a night or two. Couldn't get my mind off of you. But now I'm here and I'm here to stay. I know that I will never go away. It's such a long and dusty highway. But now I'm gonna be with you every day. haven't slept for a night or two. Couldn't get my mind off of you. But now I'm here and I'm here to stay. I know that I will never go away. It's such a long and dusty highway. And now I'm gonna be with you every day. Long and dusty highway. Thank you.
Wow, that was just terrific. Early in your career, you played with Jimmy Dawkins, right?
I played with Jimmy Dawkins and I went on the road with Jimmy Dawkins for
Right.
close to 2 years.
Yeah. He was thought of as a West Side blues player or something, the West Side style. Well, how is that different from any other style?
You're right on the money with that, because if anyone would say to him, just Jimmy Dawkins, the Chicago bluesman, he'd always say, no, I'm a West Side bluesman.
Yeah.
And he insisted on being called the West Side Blues. And I asked him one, because I, as I said, I'm originally from Australia, so I was fortunate enough to come out to Chicago and, rub shoulders with all these great musicians. But I asked him, I said, what's the difference? I don't hear it, man.
Yeah.
And he explained to me that there's a tempo difference with the shuffle difference. It's a different shuffle.
A different shuffle.
But if I'm going to be honest with you, I still don't hear the difference. So, but that's the best answer I can give you.
Okay. Well, can you give us a little bit of East Side, West Side, South Side, whatever kind of blues you want to give us? Okay?
I'll give you some MC stuff, I think. I'll play safe, yeah. Okay, let's give him something a little bit different on this one. Let's do Work So Hard. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Started out in my hometown, lived alone with no one around. Another place in another time. I sing my song, but it just won't rhyme. I started out in my hometown, live alone with no one around. A single room with a single bed. In my head. Work so hard, I don't know anymore. I feel I don't exist anymore. My life has been one hell of a job, from place to place like a homeless dog. Made enough money to pay the rent, a little more for loaf of bread. Work so hard, I don't know anymore. I feel I don't exist anymore. Started out in my hometown, lived alone with no one around. A single room with a single bed, with one I found a job with little pay. I made some money, but I had nothing to say. Little room in a little bed. Oh yeah. Work so hard. I don't know anymore. I feel I don't exist. Don't exist anymore. Yeah. Yeah.
Damian Lopez, Ryder Ollie, and Michael Charles will be back in just a little bit. Up next, we have a wonderful musician from Niles, Michigan, a remarkable graphic artist and an exemplary practitioner of the Mississippi Delta blues, Mr. Tom Fry.
You're watching the Wild Rose Moon Radio Hour on WNIT Public Television.
Well, welcome back to the Wild Rose Moon Radio Hour. We are here with a blues musician from Niles. So why don't you go ahead and do that song for us?
All right, here we go. This is a little song. You know, a lot of blues guys, their wives always left them and treat them so badly. And I thought, well, gosh, my wife treats me so good. I got nothing here. And then I thought, wait, she likes to travel. And I wrote a little song called My Baby Can't Stay Put. All right. One day when I got home, I could see my girl was gone. It was just plain to see, nobody here but me. I said, baby, baby, where you gone to now? Listen to me, honey, it'll never do no how. My baby can't stay put. She's afraid of growing ruts. She drives those aeroplanes, gonna drive me insane. I said, baby, baby, won't you come home now? Listen to me, honey, it'll never do no how. Play a long time. Philadelphia, Hollywood, she says that Cheryl sounds good. London and Paris, France, If she could get the chance, she said, baby, baby, won't you come home now? Listen to me, honey, you never do know how. My baby did come back. She followed those railroad tracks. She may be a rolling stone, but she knows my heart's her home. She said, baby, baby, won't you stay home now? Listen to me, honey. Then she gave to me that smile.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, from our hometown to yours, the Wild Rose Moon Radio Hour presents our very own audience participation quiz show, Shoot the Moon!
It don't matter to me how smart you are. Maybe you're a big buffoon. You don't need to be quick on the draw. All you gotta do is shoot the moon. Shoot the moon. Shoot the moon.
And now, here's the host of Shoot the Moon, the original colonist of little-used words and an often chuffy, twisticle, and gut-foundered lad of ribald jollification, George Schricker!
What do you think about that hop?
That was a pretty good hop.
I did the best I possibly could. Derek, we have some sort of game show going on here, right?
We're all set up for it, yep.
And aren't there some sort of instructions, or how do we get these contestants and all that kind of stuff? Don't you read that rigmarole?
Sure. Before the show, audience members indicated their willingness to participate in Shoot the Moon by supplying an answer to this inane survey question. Are you now, or have you ever been, a student of physical cosmology?
Physical cosmology?
Yes.
Well, I am very physical, and I do use cosmetics.
Close enough.
That's close enough. Yeah.
Not I.
What about Russ?
Not I.
No.
Don't fit in.
And with that question answered in any manner our spacey contestants may choose, while floating precariously atop our small blue marble of a planet, revolving in deep space while engulfed by dark matter and dark energy and hurled through the universe at thousands of miles an hour, exactly 2 cosmically inflated audience members are chosen to play our game show. So now let's play Shoot the Moon!
All right, here's our contestants here. And we have Amy Beecham. And you have grandchildren.
I do.
And how many grandchildren?
I have 2 grandsons, Silas and George,
Oh.
and they're the reason we moved to Culver.
I like that name.
Whoa,
Silas.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I like that name, George.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay, good. And you're a writer, and you have a cousin. Your cousin is Tatum O'Neill?
Yes. Do you see the resemblance?
Oh, exactly. Okay, and you have a guinea pig, a dog, and you're called. I am
Oma.
called. what?
Oma.
Oma.
Oma by George and Silas.
Ah,
Very nice. Okay, well, good. Well, are you ready to play the game?
As ready as ever.
Okay.
We're ready.
Well, let's talk to Russ here just a little bit. Russ, you are originally from Chicago.
Chicago, right?
Yeah. Now you have a hobby. I guess it's a hobby. You're restoring my grandfather's house over in Knox. Is
That's
that
true.
Oh.
That's true.
Yeah.
And I see somebody borrowed your grandfather's hat back here, too.
Yeah. Yeah. Just like it.
White hat.
White hat, right. And you've done a marvelous job. We were over there at your grand opening. It was so super.
Saturday. It was
Yeah.
wonderful. We were happy you were there.
Yeah, well, it was great to be there. But now we better play this important game.
Yes.
So in order to be able to play it, we have to know what the categories are. And fortunately, Derek can read.
Sure. My only marketable skill.
Yeah. So would you mind going through the categories here? These are directly or indirectly and biographically tied to Mr. Michael Charles right here. Yes, yeah.
Number 1 is Tatura Obscura.
This one, right?
Mm-hmm. Number 2 is Harp Sharp. Number 3, Here Comes the Sun. And number 4, Legends of Legends.
Okay, and Amy, you get to start. Just pick a category.
Harp sharp.
Harp sharp, okay. All right, and you're allowed to help with this, but you can't say anything verbally. You can use your guitar. You could
Wave your hat.
Yeah, raise your hat, but just in case you know the answer to this. Michael Charles has performed with James Cotton. Is that correct?
Real quick.
Okay, real quick. The legendary blues harmonica player, singer, and songwriter who has also performed with many fellow blues artists. Cotton began his professional career playing the blues harp in Howlin' Wolf's band in the early 1950s. He made his first recordings for Sun Records in Memphis under the direction of somebody you know, Sam Phillips. And in 1955, Muddy Waters recruited Cotton to come to Chicago and join his band. He eventually became Muddy's band leader and stayed with the group until 1965. In the 1970s, Cotton played harmonica on what Muddy Waters' Grammy Award-winning album? Okay, anybody can help here now. Writer? All right. Was it A, Hard Again by Blue Sky Records and produced by Johnny Winter in 1977? Or B, the London Muddy Waters Sessions on Chess Records, 1972, produced by Esmond Edwards and Ian Green? Or C, Unk in Funk on Chess Records, 1974, produced by Muddy Waters and Ralph Bass? Does anybody know up here?
It's before my time.
Oh, it's before your time.
I just want to get the chance to say "unk" by Funk.
Well,
So I'll say
okay,
"unk" by Funk.
Sorry. No, it was Hard Again by Blue Sky Records, but that was an excellent guess. Okay, so what's our score?
Right now, George,
Yeah.
the score stands at Russ with just 0, and Amy, unfortunately, with 0.
Okay. Russ, it's your turn. You get to choose a
Here
question.
comes the sun.
Here Comes the Sun. Okay. In 1996, Michael Charles built a recording studio in America. Is that correct?
Yes, I did.
And what was it called?
It was in Webford.
Webford, okay. And in 1997, you performed at the Crossroads Festival in Memphis, Tennessee, as the guest of the legendary Sam Phillips.
Yeah, that was luck of the draw.
What? Luck of the draw.
Luck of the draw.
Well, that's okay. To Michael, did you know who Sam Phillips was when that happened?
Of course.
Oh, good,
Yes.
because
You
this
know
question is
something, right?
this question is about Sam Phillips.
If it wasn't for Sam Phillips, we know who Elvis Presley is.
No, shh. Phillips' pivotal
Oh,
role.
he did tell me the nut talk. Oh,
No. Okay. Luckily, we have an editor for that. So, Phillips' pivotal role in the early days of rock and roll was exemplified by a celebrated jam session on December 4th, 1956, with what became known as the $1 Million Quartet. Which one of these musicians was not in the $1 Million Quartet? Was it A, Johnny Cash, B, Carl Perkins, C, Jerry Lee Lewis, or D, the late Chris Christopherson?
I was going to say Chris Christopherson. But
That's right.
That is correct.
Okay. And who, and this is a question for you, an extra credit question.
Okay.
Okay. So, do you happen to know who the fourth member of that quartet was?
Ooh, boy.
Could it be Elvis Presley?
Oh, it could be.
It was. And so, how many points did she get for that?
You know, well, she got 1 point.
A whole point?
One. Yeah, it's extra credit.
I thought it was like a decimal thing.
She wouldn't have known anything if you hadn't have reacted in the first place.
Okay.
She gets full points.
All right. Okay. So, Amy, you get to ask again. Now, what's the score now?
Russ has a commanding lead with 1.
No.
And Amy, fast pulling up behind with also 1.
Okay. All right.
All right, so I'll go with Tatura Obscura.
That's right. And it's fairly obscure because, if my understanding is correct, Michael Charles only actually lived in Tatura for 1 year. Is that right?
I ain't saying nothing, man.
You don't mess with the blues, man. Yeah. Okay. Blues guitarist and songwriter Michael Charles hails from Tatura, a town in the Goulburn Valley region of Victoria. It is situated within the city of Greater Shepparton, its local government area. It lies 167 kilometers north of the state capital, Melbourne.
I ain't saying nothing, man.
And 18 kilometers west of the regional center of Shepparton. Which of these is not an attraction of Tatura? Which one is not? I haven't named one yet. Mm-hmm. Okay.
I ain't saying nothing, man.
Okay. A, the Dethridge wheel, invented in 1910 by John Stuart Dethridge, rotates as water passes through its veins, similar to a traditional water wheel. B, moving art, a series of cow sculptures that pay homage to the strength of the dairy industry in Greater Shepparton. Or C, Tatura Serpentarium. Serpentarium, thank you. You were good at English. And the most exotic reptile facility in the country where you can see live exhibits of the world's rarest and deadliest reptiles under one roof. And by the way, Michael probably knows this about the Serpentarium, but a high point for tourists is a performance and photo op with Connie the Constrictor and Ronnie the Rattler, entitled Rattle Me Baby and I'll Squeeze You Tight All Night. Okay. So, is it the Dethridge wheel, moving art, or Tatura Serpentarium that's not an attraction?
Well, let's see. Sure sounds, I don't know, rather intriguing and just very voluptuous and very. I just have to go with C.
C is correct. That is not the one. Not the one. So what's our score now, Maestro?
Amy has taken a commanding lead now with 2. Russ still lagging behind with 1.
But Russ, you can catch up if you want this extra credit question, which is,
sure. Why not?
What is the meaning of Tatura?
Thanks, George.
Yeah. Well, we have our expert right here.
Is there a meaning?
Yes,
besides being a town?
I'll give you a clue. It's from Yorta Yorta.
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
That's what I needed. Now I have an answer. No answer.
Okay, that's exactly right. It means no answer. Okay. No, actually, it doesn't mean that at all. It means small lagoon with rushes, actually.
Oh, I thought so.
I'll give him half a point for that.
Yeah, give him half a point. So what's our score then?
Hardly anybody knows
but
that.
He gets to choose one, right? Legend of Legends, I presume.
All right, here comes the sun. I know the answer to that one.
Okay. In 1989, a turning point in Michael Charles' life and career materialized as he received an invitation from Mr. Buddy Guy's management to appear at Buddy Guy's legendary blues club, Legends, in Chicago. He traveled 12,500 miles and performed with Mr. Guy, Junior Wells, James Cotton, Eddie the Chief Clearwater, and many more of the blues greats. In fact, I've seen clips of you on Legend stage. And who, with Buddy Guy, right? Who was the famous blues musician who, before he died in 1983, made Buddy Guy promise to keep the blues alive? Do you know the answer to this? No.
I may.
You might. Okay. A, as a result. Is it A, Howlin' Wolf, B, Muddy Waters, C, Robert Johnson, or D, Homer Simpson?
That's a difficult one. How about B?
B is correct.
That is correct. Yeah, all right.
Okay. And Legends is practically in our backyard, and you can still visit at 700 South Wabash Avenue. Go to buddyguy.com for more information. And Buddy Guy is still alive, and here's your extra credit question, and plays there at Legends every year on a special day. Do you know what day that is? Do you know what day?
I know what the special day is.
Yes. Well, you can
Nice.
give her clues,
Oh, and give a clue.
but you can't say it.
We all got that special day.
We all have it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you. On his birthday.
Exactly
Terrific.
correct.
That's amazing.
So now what is the score, Maestro?
All right. Well, by my calculations, I believe Russ has 2.5 points, and Amy has clinched 3 full points.
3 full points. Oh, well, that means Russ loses?
Well, you know, as a matter of fact, win or lose, everyone gets lucky on Shoot the Moon. Both Russ and Amy have won a sleek and elegant sticker suitable for applying to your quasar-driven pickup truck, comet-borne photoionizing electrons, or space station solar panels. All great places to proudly display your stint on the Big Bang of a game show. As well, you will get a video of the life and musical career of Michael Charles in Australia and America. And you will receive a Wild Rose Moon coffee cup. Both sticker and cup artfully depict Rosie gazing at the first full moon in June when the wild roses bloom. Congratulations, Russ and Amy. Everybody wins when we play Shoot the Moon.
Well, after the break, we'll journey further into the blues artistry of Michael Charles and his fine band, which features Damian Lopez on bass and Ryder Ali on drums.
You're watching the Wild Rose Moon Radio Hour on WNIT Public Television.
Well, welcome back to the Wild Rose Moon Radio Hour. Michael, this is your 40th anniversary, isn't it?
Of touring as Michael Charles.
Yeah, as Michael Charles. What do you think the whole experience of playing the blues?
For me, it's more, I play music. I mean, I love the blues. I also love country music.
The blues, for me, was like the start of everything, kind of. It felt like.
It's the roots, definitely
Yeah,
the roots.
yeah. Anyway, why don't you root down in one of your songs, whether it's blues or whatever you want
Or
to
whatever
call
it is. Okay, you got it. Woman, give me all the news. You sold me, and you took all that I had. I pleaded, you walked out. 2, 3, 4. Well, woman, give me all the news. Give in, I surely gave it to you. People live with time and with pain. I'm searching for all the unexplained. Gave me my heart, but you took all my dreams. I gave you my heart, but you took all my dreams. Thank you.
Damian Lopez, Ryder Ollie, Michael Charles. I hope you'll. We want you to do one more, but I hope you'll consider coming back sometime because you have been one heck of a party. I'll tell you.
Thank you. You got it.
Good. Well, finish us off. You know, give us something.
Long way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Searching is something we all seem to do, to go home and live a better life.
Michael Charles. Well, thanks so much to Damian Lopez, Ryder Ollie, and the incredible Michael Charles for bringing the spirit of Chicago blues to historic downtown Plymouth tonight, and to Tom Fry for his original Delta blues-inspired song as well.